What's up, everybody? Dark 1985. There's levels to this. All right, check this out, man. So I'm downstairs in my kitchen, I'm baking some chicken. And typically, while I'm cooking, I'm listening to like YouTube videos, watching YouTube videos or whatever, or just reading articles. And I come across this video of somebody explaining the Xbox Series S. Okay, the video was like 9-10 minutes long, something like that, right? And by the time they were done, they pretty much explained how, on paper, the Xbox Series S is less powerful than the Xbox One X, but it doesn't work that way because the way the Gen cores, somehow on paper it's less powerful, but in real life it's going to be more powerful. Okay, now this is the Xbox Series S, which technically hasn't really been announced yet by Microsoft, but everyone has their money that it's going to come out. Okay, so I'm watching this whole video and I'm there, I'm shaking my head, pretending like I understand everything that this guy is saying about this thing, right? And then I got to thinking, why Microsoft? Now, to be fair to Microsoft, they haven't announced it themselves officially, but this is all I'm going to say. When you do announce this thing, if this thing is true, it better be clear who this thing is for. It better be clear what it can do, what it can't do has to be clear. Don't you be lying to us. And then, who is this for? What audience are you trying to target? Okay. The problem is that you can run the risk of doing the same thing that Nintendo did with the Wii U. One of the biggest reasons the Wii U did not succeed like it was supposed to is because nobody knew who the Wii U was really for. See, the Wii came out and it was not for hardcore gamers. It was for everybody, and it sold great because it was literally for everybody. When the Wii U came out, all the hardcore gamers that still bought a Wii weren't too sure about buying a Wii U. And there was a lot of people that missed out on buying the Wii U. And the Wii U is an amazing, amazing system. Okay? But they marketed it wrong. This thing, the Xbox Series S, you haven't marketed at all, Microsoft, right? So I can't hold you. I can't hold you for anything. But all I'm saying is when you do start talking about this, if you do start talking about it, make sure it's clear who this thing is for. Because I still have no idea what the purpose of this thing is. It's a less powerful, more powerful. And I always talk about it in my videos, man. That pimp game is strong. I feel like they just spitting game at us. And I don't like that. I don't like being lied to. I don't like being bamboozled. I don't like being, I don't know. Just be clear with me. What is this? Xbox Series S. What is this for? What is it for? How is it less powerful and more powerful at the same time? And then you know what? Here's the thing, right? The burden to help me understand what this thing is for is yours, Microsoft. You're the one that has to tell me why I may want this over a Xbox One X or over a Xbox Series X. You have to explain that to me. And here's the risk that you're running with this freaking console, okay? One of the best selling points of console, I don't care what any PC gamer says, okay? One of the best selling points of console is the simplicity. That makes it really easy. You walk into a store, you want the next gen console, or you want to buy a console, you're either going to get a PS4 or you're going to get or this generation, you're either going to get a PS4 or you're going to get an Xbox. And now, the first time ever, they have those mid-tier upgrades. The person at the counter could be like, hey, do you want a PS4 Pro or do you want an Xbox One X? And when that person, that consumer asks, what's the difference between them? It's literally as simple as, hey, this one can go ahead and play games at 4K Some games are going to play at 60. It's this much more if you want that feature, but it's only on some games. Same thing with the PS4 Pro. Some games are going to run at 4K. What's that called? When they upscale it or whatever, or they do that checkerboard, whatever it's called, right? Or it's going to run some games at 60 frames per second as well. Do you want to pay extra for that? Or you could just get the base model of the systems and you can play the exact same games without that big of a difference. The reality is it's not that big of a difference. Unless you're playing a game at 60 and 30 FPS, then yeah, that's huge. But the 4K to 1080p, I mean, most people won't even, unless you really look at, most people won't even notice the difference, right? But here's the thing, or if you don't have a TV for it, it doesn't even matter. But here's the thing, right? That in itself could be confusing. But now, to have this Xbox Series S come out, and if you don't explain this correctly, again, as to who this thing is for, you're gonna run the risk of doing what Nintendo did with the Nintendo Wii U. And man, Nintendo did so. It was unjust what they did. I can't even speak. That's how unjust it is. I'm telling you, the Wii U is easily one of my favorite systems. Easily. Okay? I actually probably like it better than the Nintendo Switch. But that's just me. That might just be a nostalgic reason. But regardless. So, Microsoft, we will wait to see what your event is and what you're going to say. And even if you mention this Xbox Series S. But please, please make it clear who this is for and what this is for. Okay? Now, just in case you're thinking about doing this, I'm going to warn you right now. I'm just give you fair warning, Microsoft. If for whatever reason you think that you're going to sell a less powerful console for the same price that the PS5 is going to sell, and you're just going to bump up the Xbox Series X as more expensive or whatever, don't do that. We're not going to fall for it. We're not going to fall for it. The Xbox Series S, the less powerful Xbox, if this thing is real, I keep saying if this thing is real because Microsoft themselves hasn't really talked about it, right? I haven't really actually said it. This thing cannot be close to the PS5 price range. I'm telling you right now, it can't. It can't. If it can't compete with the PS5 as far as power-wise, it can't be close to the PS5 price range. So if the difference is Xbox Series S is here, PS5 is here, Xbox Series X is up here, okay? If that's what it is, the price better match equally. That's all I'm saying. You guys let me know what you think. Maybe you guys have seen more about the Xbox Series S. What is the point of this thing? Who is this thing for? Let me know what you guys think. Or are they just spitting game at us? Doc 1985. There's levels to this. We out. Peace.